welcome back, guys. This is Sonia, and today is another episode of Library Love. Basically, it's a series that I go to the library, I get some books, I come back, and I tell you all about it. This is my stack so far. What I'm probably gonna do is do kind of like a part one, part two. Or if I don't have a lot to say, I might just put those books in my wrap up. I also do shorts every week that if you're just wondering what is she reading, and just want a glimpse into kind of my just basic feelings, I do shorts every week too for that. So I started off sorry guys. I started off with a Spindle Splintered and a Mirror Mended by Alex E. Harrow. What I got from this is about a modern era girl, and she gets dragged into the fantasy realm, gothic, Grimm's fairy tale realm. I think these were too short to really get like a real good hang of what was going on. Sorry guys. So I gave them like a 3-star. They were good. They were quick reads, but I was just like, I read them and they were okay. Not the best I've ever read from Alex E. Harrow. I have read, I think, her book that I always recommend. Is it Once Upon a... I don't know, I thought it was a white... Yeah, The Once and Future Witches. This is the book that I think is the best book of Alex E. Harrow if you want to try her out. And you don't mind... this book is a side tangent. This book is about women's right of the 1920s. Short, sweet, one sentence of what that was. But that was like my favorite book. Starling House wasn't great. So, and these two kind of were as weird as Starling House. So if you like Starling House, those might be good books for you. And then I read Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee. I like this combo. So Shannon Lee is Bruce Lee's daughter, and Fonda Lee is the author of the Jade City series. Jade City is the first one. And I really liked this book. I really liked the magic system was really interesting. All the political stuff that we really got into this book, really interesting. And this is a YA book because they're a lot younger, but I felt like a lot of Fonda Lee's like Jade City influence and how dark this was, because this was a really dark book. I think this is probably what you would consider probably like maybe more of a new adult. But this is about June. I listened to the audiobook and I still can't pronounce his first name. He has a twin brother. His twin brother has the Breath of the Dragon. So at the beginning of the book, the brothers get separated. One goes to one side, one is basically sent to the other because Kung Fu is no longer something that you can do on the area that they live in. So him, June, and his father get sent over to the other part where it's actually accepted. I don't, minus that they can't stay with their whole family. I didn't find it like too like the worst case scenario, because the other case was they get killed. But they get sent over. Um, there's there's a lot that happens in this book, and I think there might be a sequel. I really hope so, because it didn't. It kind of ended on a cliffhanger. So hopefully there's a sequel. I gave it a 4-star rating. I really did like this, and I liked that actions had consequences, which sometimes I find in something like YA not always the case. But yeah, this had action consequences, everything. I really did enjoy this. And then I read A Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McQuinn. This is about, and I'm gonna have to give these characters names. I do apologize. Nina and Patrick. They're both from like a mining town. Nina gets chosen to join a prestigious academy, and Patrick is low man on the totem pole and stays in the mining town and starts a rebellion group. And then Nina is trained up to fight for the government side. I gave this book a 3-star. And let me tell you why. Because it was actually, like, once I kind of really got into it, because I was about to DNF by, like, 200 pages. But I decided, okay. And then I saw Cassidy Covers. She was doing a tier ranking of all the romantasy, and this ranked pretty high. So I was like, okay, I'll finish it. And I don't regret finishing it. I just think I had a problem a little bit with the writing. The writing was very, I don't want to say like fragmented sentences, but there would be points like you'd be like reading a sentence. Like there was this one sentence where he was like, "We're 18 years old and we can't do this," and then you're like, "Well, what can you not do?" Like I was like, there was like 500 scenarios in my head of what you can and cannot do at 18. I'm like, if it's steamy time, 18 is a fine age in my opinion, but whatever. And the library had a good edition of this. Yeah, and I was just, it was confusing to me, just some of the writing didn't hit my senses very well. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at right now with books. I feel like I'm going through books like really quickly. Just in general. I mean, I finished the Game of Thrones book in like no time at all. And I mostly read between calls at work if I don't have anything else to do at work, which at my job I'm surprised I have any free time, but I do every once in a while. I get caught up on things, so I'll read. So that's like the only time. And then there's certain video games that I play that I don't need sound. Because I'm going like through the same area over and over and over. Or like if I'm playing a platform, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot right now, and I just listen to an audiobook while I'm playing that game. But that's mostly my reading time, is those 2 times. And sometimes when I'm really close to a book, I'll finish it. But most of it, yeah. It's those two. And then sometimes I'll pull out an audiobook if I'm done repeating. Sorry guys. Kinda on the malfunction level today. But you'll probably get another one of these. If you stayed this long, I guess you get to hear my plans. So I'll probably have this go up. I have a Game of Thrones video that's going to come on Thursday. I'm hoping this Thursday. I have major editing to do when it comes to I have to put like pictures of characters. So I'm hoping which means it will come out tomorrow when I'm filming this. And then this would come out on Sunday. I basically haven't planned videos for this month. So, I'm hoping to get something like a little bit romantic, get a romantic conversation going because it is February. We might talk about my criticisms of Naruto. So if you're into Naruto and you want to know my feelings about who gets with who, there's a video probably coming out. Because I've never been so grouchy with who ends up with who until I saw Naruto, and then I'm like, yeah, that wasn't well done. But and I might have another video about Lysander from Red Rising. So if you're a Red Rising fan, there might be a video for you. So if you're Game of Thrones, Naruto, Red Rising, there's probably going to be a video this month, probably on my Thursday. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing now, is having more of like a character analysis. I will probably still talk about video games and stuff here and there, but I don't play enough. And I'm going to talk about a few other things. But I'm just going to have that as my free for all, and then Sundays is books. So yeah, subscribe and follow, and I will see you in a video coming real soon. Bye.